Hi, in this video, we're going to work through each of these integrals. Before I get started, I encourage you to pause the video and to give each of these questions a go, and then you can resume the video to check you're working with mine. Okay, so if we get started with question 1, we need to find the suitable substitution. So if we let u equal 2x minus 1, then we need to write this x and the dx terms also in terms of u. So with dx term, we can find by du by dx, differentiating this with respect to x, and we get 2. So therefore, dx will equal du over 2. To write this x in terms of u, we need to make x the subject. So x will equal the u plus the 1 over 2. And we need to write each of these limits in terms of u. So if u equals 2x minus 1, we'll have 2 lots of 5 minus 1. U will equal 9. And we'll have 2 lots of 1 minus 1. So u will also equal 1. So now we can write this integral in terms of u. So this will equal the integral between 9 to 1 of the 3x, so 3 lots of u plus 1 over 2, over the square root of u times dx, which is du over 2. And now we can move this 3 and the 2 in front of the integral. We'll have u plus 1 over 2 on our numerator, and I can write our denominator as a power, so u to the half. We'll move this denominator to the top. We'll change the power to negative a half. And then we'll bring this 2 in front of the integral as well, so we get 3 over 4. Now we can expand out this bracket. We'll add these powers of negative a half and the positive 1. So we'll get u to the positive 1 half plus u to the negative 1 half. So you can see that now we're ready to integrate with respect to u. We'll add 1 to this power and divide by the new power. We'll do the same here. And we'll have the limits of 1 to 9. Before I substitute in the limits, I can tidy these denominators up. So we get 2/3 of u to the 3 over 2 plus 2 times u to the half. And now I'm going to factorize this 2 and bring it in front. So this will become 3 halves. So now we can substitute in the limits. We'll have 3 over 2 multiplied by 1/3, 9 to the 3 over 2, where the square root of 9 is 3, and then 3 cubed will give us a 27, and 9 to the half is just 3. When you substitute in the 1, we get 1/3 plus 1, so 4 over 3. So working this out, we've got 3 over 2. A third of 27 is 9. 9 plus 3 is going to be 12, minus the 4/3. The 12 is 36 over 3, minus that 4/3 will give us 32 over 3. So we'll have 3 over 2 multiplied by 32/3. You can see the 3's will cancel, and 32 divided by 2 will just give us 16. Okay, so this is our final answer for part A, 16. For part B, we're going to use integration by partial fractions. Because we have an x squared in the numerator and the denominator, we need to use long division first. So if we write this as 6x squared minus 16, and we expand out the denominator, we get the 2x squared minus the 3x plus the 2x, and then minus the 3. So using long division, I'll include the 0x term and a negative 16. we'll divide the 6x squared by the 2x squared, and we get 3. And then we need to multiply this out. So we get 6x squared minus 3x minus 9. The difference between the x squared terms is 0, and the difference between the x terms is 0 minus the negative 3, so plus 3x. And the difference between the constants is negative 16 minus the negative 9, so this will give us minus 7. So now we can rewrite our integral as being equal to 3 plus the remainder of 3x minus 7 over x plus 1 multiplied by 2x minus 3. And now we can use partial fractions with this bit here. This will be a over the x plus 1 plus b over the 2x minus 3. To work out a and b, we need to multiply both sides by the denominator. We can see these two will cancel. The x plus 1 will cancel with this one, and the 2x minus 3 will cancel with this one. So we're left with 3x minus 7 is a multiplied by 2x minus 3 plus b multiplied by x plus 1. Now to work out a and b, we need each of these brackets to equal 0. If we let x equal negative 1, we'll eliminate this b term. So we'll get minus 3 take away 7, which is negative 10. And that will equal negative 2 minus 3, so negative 5 times a, so therefore a will equal 2. We'll make this bracket equal 0, so x is 3 over 2. So the left-hand side becomes negative 5 over 2. This will equal, the a term will go, so b multiplied by the 2.5. So therefore b will equal negative 1. We'll substitute each of these values for a and b back into our partial fractions, and now we can rewrite the integral. So we'll have the integral of 3 plus 2 over x plus 1 minus 1 over 2x minus 3, all integrated with respect to x. And now we can integrate each of these terms separately. We'll get 3x. When you integrate the 2 over x plus 1, we get plus 2 times the natural log of x plus 1 minus, we need to use the reverse chain rule to integrate this one. If we let y equal the integral of this bigger function, then we'll have y equals the natural log of 2x minus 3. So when we differentiate this, we get dy by dx as 1 over 2x minus 3 multiplied by the derivative of this inner function. So we get dy by dx will be 2 over 2x minus 3. Now we need to scale this so it matches our integral. So we need to multiply it by a half, because then this 2 will become the 1 we have here. So we multiply the original y by 1/2. So our integral becomes minus 1/2 times the natural log of 2x minus 3 plus that constant of integration. So this is our final solution here. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you found that useful. If you want more practice with integration questions, you can download the lessons and the worksheets from my website, mythmathematics.com. I'll leave a link in the description below.